Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is on makeup look that I'm wearing right now. Today's video is Colourpop of the week, and it is on this eyeshadow right here. The name of it is called Weenie, and this is a Kathleen Lights collaboration. The shade is so gorgeous. It's like a very antique-y rose gold. I really love it a lot. And for today's look, I used the Kathleen Lights palette with Morphe. And I used the shade, and I used a bunch of other products. This is the look I came up with right here. It's kind of like a very smoky eyeliner I wanted to do. You know, very contoured and highlighted as usual. So let's jump right into this tutorial, and if you want to see how I got this look right here, just keep watching. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks guys, bye! I'm going to first start with primer like usual. I'm using Maybelline Master Prime in Blur and Smooth. And to prime my eyes, I'm taking concealer. I'm using the Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to blend it in with a Morphe E23. I like this for blending in concealer. It's a really nice fluffy brush. And I'm going to jump into the Morphe Kathleen Lights palette, and I'm going to take the shade right here to set that with the same brush. So I'm just putting this all over the lid, from all over my entire eye. I'm going in with this shade right here as my transition shade, and I'm taking a Morphe R38. And I like to start in the middle and just go side to side, windshield wiper motions, and I also like to do like these kind of like circular motions. I've also been liking adding this shade right here. It's kind of like a baby puke kind of shade. And I'm putting this in with the Morphe M514. Kind of just taking like a tiny bit, not too much. And for brow bone highlight, yeah, I'll take this one right here. I love it. It's such a pretty highlight shade. And I'm applying this with this Vera Mona brush. I'm taking the shade right here to deepen the outer corner. And I'm again using that Morphe M514. So I'm kind of like doing the same motions that I do with my transition shades, but I'm not really bringing this color all the way in. I'm taking this shade and putting this on my entire lid. And this is my favorite lid brush at the moment. It's called, I can never pronounce this right, I think I've mentioned it before, PETALS Paris. It puts the shades on, first of all, it picks up product very nicely. And it just puts them on so nicely. So now I'm going to take Colourpop of the week. This is Shock Shadow in the shade Weenie. It's so gorgeous. This is a Kathleen Lights collab, and I love the shade so much. I've hit pan. I use it a lot. So I'm just going to apply this with my finger. And I want to do kind of like a smoky top liner. So I'm going to take a gel pencil. This is Maybelline. I need a new one. It's very small. I just really like this one. So I'm just going to take it and make a line at the top all the way out. And it doesn't have to be so precise. And then I'm going to go and take a small pencil brush. This is a Morphe E36. And I literally just hold that and I just go back and forth and smoke it out. want to have a wing, but I want it to look smoky. So I'm going to take a felt tip eyeliner. This is CIATE London Fierce Flicks. And I'm just going to start to do a little bit of a wing. For top mascara, I'm taking Tarte Tartiest Lash Paint. For foundation today, I'm going to take two of my faves. This is Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 120, and I have Maybelline Dream Velvet in 40 Nude. So I'm just going to combine these together. And I'm going to apply this with my Morphe M439. I'm going to switch over to my Wet n Wild flat top just to smooth it out a little. For concealer today, I'm going to take two. I'm going to take the Urban Decay Naked Skin in Fair Neutral. And sometimes I think this one is light for me. As you can see, it definitely does look very light. That's why I like to add another one on top. I don't normally buy the shade, but I bought the wrong one. And I'm going to take the Morphe Concealer in Bare Skin. And I'm blending this out with a Morphe E23. And in those places that I just put concealer, I'm going to set that with my AIRSPUN translucent powder. And I'm going to use this Real Techniques sponge. This one is not damp today. And I'm going to dust this away with a Morphe M433. I'm going to take Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in Light. And I'm going to take this on a Morphe M437. I'm going to start to bronze. Now I'm going to switch to a Morphe M530. And I'm going to add a little bit of Ulta Matte Bronzer in Warm right on top of that. Sometimes I feel like the Physicians Formula one alone is a little too orangey, so I like to add something else. For blush today, I'm going to take Milani Baked Blush. And this is in the shade Berry Amore. I'm taking my Luxie 522. I want to add just a little bit of Hikari Radiate Shimmer Bronzer right on top of that. It has a lot of pretty tones in here. I'm going to take a little bit of powder and clean up this contour. And I like to start at my ear and bring it down. So for highlighter today, I'm going to start with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow in the shade Precious Petals. Is this? Precious Petals. I love this highlighter so much. I'm taking my Morphe M510.
And over that, you know that I'm going to take Jeffree Star and Peach Goddess.
I've been so obsessed with this highlighter lately. It's so gorgeous. I love it so much. Okay, so now I'm going to dust this powder away and blend it in. before I do the eyes, I'm just going to do the lips. And today I want to take Smashbox. This is Always On Liquid Lipstick in Demand. Let me say something right here. This liquid lipstick is one of the best that I've ever tried. First of all, the applicator is amazing and it just makes it so easy to glide on. And once it's on, once it's dried, it barely feels like you have anything on your lips. And over that, I want to add a tiny bit of Too Faced Melted Matte in the shade Meet So Pretty, just to lighten it up a little bit. Go back to this Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. I'm going to take this shade and dust it on the lower lash line. Next, I'm going to take this shade on a Morphe M432. And I'm going to take Colourpop gel pencil in Swerve to line my waterline. And then again, I'm taking the same mascara as earlier and just... and just fixing up the top.